Howdy all, this is Texas Gaming Industries here, and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play of Transport Fever 2 Vermont Edition. In the previous episode, we basically did a little bit of more work, but also we set up a new express service that will be traveling on this new roundabout track right here to basically, well, bypass Longhorn because it's already getting extremely congested with freight traffic. But in this episode, we're going to probably try to do a little bit more modifying our services, or just trying to get some new equipment. As we end off the year 2008 into the new year of 2009, we might get some newer equipment for us to use. We got a new ferry, which we're not going to be using, and that's practically it. Though, however, happy to say that most of the services that will be using this line have been modified. We got most of the freight and passenger trains rerouted on these lines properly, so no more problems with trains blocking the junction. Plus, trains carrying fish now will travel on this route leading to the cannery, so it won't basically clog up the main line and Longhorn. Though, we also set up another freight train, I think a couple of episodes ago, to pick up food from this cannery to be taken up to the big city of Cedar Point, which is still electric territory. Let's see. Blue City Cannery still needs deliveries of aluminum, but the aluminum hasn't been delivered to the factory yet. It will take 2 units of iron bauxite to produce aluminum, so I might have to actually invest in a newer industry to deliver loads of bauxite. There is a road connected to this, so maybe I could invest in a new, bauxite mine to deliver the load to town. Well, not to town, to the aluminum factory. So, we'll have to basically, place a new one. As much as I really like this mod, it may look like I'm cheating, but sometimes there are some logistical areas that will be much better if a new industry nearby was built, so it wouldn't basically be too much of a problem. Okay, here's a bauxite mine. Let's basically place it right near the mountainside, right here, as it looks like the mine is digging bauxite out of the hillside. We'll then basically extend the road out of the mine and onto the main road. Since this is only open laned country roads, there won't be need to give it a medium size. Now, since there's only going to be one area for trucks, this area here will basically be used. We'll basically extend the platform a little bit longer. With that, trucks can basically pick up the aluminum and head through town to reach the bauxite, to reach the aluminum factory, by going under and over the railroad's mainline trackage. This will basically help with the delivery of canned foods over time, as I really think we need to start transporting more bauxite. Badly. We'll just leave it as it is, it's because it's not going to take too long for the trucks to be unloaded. Though, I think I might want to extend it a bit because there will be multiple trucks servicing this operation. Alright, now with that out of the way, let's see, what did I label my truck services delivering cargo from one industry to another? Let's see. That's trucking convoy. That's not it. Let's see. surely the oh, trucking convoy A. So I guess I'll have to set up a new trucking convoy service then. Let's see. Truck service, trucking convoy. We'll basically set up trucking convoy E, pick up loads of bauxite from Longhorn Exchange, and then deliver them to the aluminum mill at Longhorn Annex. We'll unload it fully there, and since there is a road vehicle depot here in Longhorn, I can now I can easily buy some new trucks. However, the new roadway is going to interfere with some of the buses and my trucks. So, I might have to set up some new wayside route. Now, these waypoints come in really handy if you're basically building a very complex system, or you have a road that you want your other vehicles to go on to basically make their so they won't interfere with other services in the area. For example, I'm going to basically use this and add this, because since the truck and buses are going in the same direction, it won't have to worry about it basically getting stuck behind a bus or a truck. With that done, let's see. Let's get some trucks for bauxite. Stone. Here we are. Bauxite. We'll basically take the most modern trucks available. Although I think we'll probably just use these Kentworth trucks. I mean, they're from the 80s, but these trucks still basically are proven to still be very helpful. We'll just buy 4 of them because of their high capacity and put them to work on the new service. With that in mind, the trucks now will get started delivering their loads. I have yet to find a new type of truck to replace the smaller variants. I could go for these or the F series, but I'm not really into those. I'll have to wait and see for a little while longer. But, however, with these new trucks now coming out, they'll head off to the mine to pick up their loads and deliver them to the aluminum mill. Hopefully we can finally get the aluminum shipped out again, and hopefully not get everything so jacked up. Wait, why is this train waiting at this junction? Oh. Oh, no. Don't tell me this train... Yep. Got landlocked again. I think I'm gonna probably have to remove these signals here. Let's see, which track will this freight train be taking for its service? This one, so I might have to basically add a temporary slip switch here. Well, that got the trains moving again, be it slowly. Because I'll have to place down a temporary signal on this track. Or maybe not. Well, that got it working, though I think this junction signal here might not really be necessary now. Alright, that's taken care of. And let's see, has the bauxite mine started production? No, it has not, yet the station is there. Oh, I actually haven't re-lettered it. This is Trucking Convoy E. Oh, wait. No vehicles? Then, where are my trucks? Did I assign them to another service? Oh, I sent them to D, not E. Arr. There. Better. Now they're on their way. Come to think of it, I think I might just add an extra one to the fleet. Now 360 units. So, if this requires this amount, that'll equal 180 units of aluminum. And that train that carries the aluminum carry about a lot. And, oh yeah, I set up a new livestock train. But that one is going to have to wait until all the other trains clear the signals. Yeah, some of these services is not going to go well. Like, it would be probably better if this train refined oil basically takes the route around instead. That basically will not only save time, but ease up congestion through the city. There is still a lot of freight trains going through, but nothing too serious. This train only has been delivering 7 barrels, and it has been running at a loss. The last profit it was made was back in 2005. I think maybe some of my chains might need to be reworked or something. Let's see. These trains are doing alright so far with the refined oil, though I think I might have to replace these aging ones. I'm obviously getting a better diesel engine for these freight trains, which will probably just be the SD90 Mac. Let's see. We'll just get this variant. Let's see, let's find some of those tankers. Add a couple to the consist. Try not to get it over 360 units. Well, 360 meters. 540 sounds alright. We'll just add this extended division caboose, since it basically is able to see over the tankers. That service has now been modified and modernized. And this train of meat is actually now heading out onto the proper destination. Let me think. What else could be used to help this operation out as much as it can? I mean, I already got my Bud diesel rail cars servicing the towns and servicing Pine Valley. Though, is the city served by another train? Oh, it's served by both an express and the steam excursion. The Pine Valley does need more cargo brought in. It needs foodstuffs, it needs fruits, and it needs fuel. And oh my gosh, this road right here is not what I want. There. With player ownership, this road will not be upgraded by the city. That serves a vineyard. Leamington now requires silver products. I set this town to 4 products. And I did check. It is set for 4 products only. Somehow the game wants me to deliver 6 products. And wait, hold the phone. Why did Leamington lose its important load of silverware and war materials too? Well, not but lubricants. How did it lose it? I need to check and see where this silverware location is. Oh, it's this little shop right between these 2 commercial buildings that's selling bottled liquor. Well, that's not going to basically last forever if it's not being served. Well, Express Train D is actually very popular, and I bet the train is stuck. Or not, it's actually at Grand Valley, just picking up and dropping off passengers as usual. Well, that's good at least. Although, why is the station dropping off metal? It should basically, well, not metal, but steel. Yeah, it's supposed to drop off metal, not pick anything up. Don't know why. Not to mention, because of the station super close to town, there's not a need for delivering road vehicles or delivering tools in. However, if there is a commodity that's not being delivered in by rail to a particular town, I could use a truck service to supply it. Let's see. Well, Woodsburg is being supplied, but there's no fruit juices, though. This train hasn't even picked up any fruit juice at all, and it's on its way back to pick it up and back to the factory. How is it not been able to pick up its loads? Let me see. Oh, there is some available at the platform. But what commodity is missing? Oh, fruit juice. And that train is coming in right now with 92 units. That is if it can get through. Because there's going to be trains blocking the way in. But hey, at least since this line is reserved only for passenger service, at least my passenger train won't have to basically get stuck behind a freight. And this train is carrying in slag to be processed at the recycling plant. Or, no. Actually, yes, the recycling plant, where wastewater and sand is also brought in to be processed. Alright. Well, if that station is not going to be served, let me see. What else can this warehouse be used to deliver supplies for? Well, the roadway does cross over into the town of Kingsburg. I know I'm delivering fuel in, and I'm delivering packaging cartons as well. So, what commodity could... I don't think I have any commodities that need to be brought into town right now. And why is there water for refined oil? It should not be carrying any other product except for refined oil. These train algorithms sometimes really bug me out. This train's supposed to head back to pick up grapes. It's about time the train was able to get through. It was supposed to be carrying raw oil. This train is delivering slag. this service was supposed to bring in lumber. Uh, hmm. Oh, the service has to go through this junction. Yeah, I would have to basically redesign the entirety of my system just to make sure everything works. But I don't know. It will take like forever to rebuild the entirety of my track work and basically make it a lot more stable. Furthermore, I would be losing a lot of history if I did that. I mean, sure, it's a lot more efficient to basically rebuild the entirety of the track work to basically make all the trains travel to their destinations safely and not get delayed, but this company has been around for for over 100 years, and getting rid of it just to basically make the trains more efficient doesn't sounds like a really bad idea. Because I, for one, like the history aspect of my operation. It's even though some of the rolling stock we're still using are way past their time in service, and the fact that we still operate at least one season of the excursion service, the North Central Lines is basically more about preservation as well. We get with the times, but we want to preserve the type of equipment that made the North Central Lines prosper and grow over the last 100 years. Let me see. Well, I think the problem with the Longhorn Brewery has been taken care of. Now bottled alcohol barrels are now basically being only thing that needs to be loaded up, and the waterworks is producing a lot of water, especially for train A1C, which is supposed to be delivering water down from I believe, from the separation plants. And we now have another traffic jam problem. I hate to admit it, but I think I might have to install another set of signals temporarily just to get the trains moving again. Let's see. Signal Searchlight Bridge. But we're only putting it on the mainline freight track, not on the passenger loop, the freight line. There we go. Okay. Well, it's about time this train arrived. It takes 2 water, but there's plenty of water available. But it needs 1 unit, so I believe with that, we'll basically be able to make 96 more units of fruit juices that can be taken to town. Speaking of which, is there any other towns I have? Granite, Woodsburg, and Javaburg. I don't think I actually made any deliveries of this stuff to Javaburg. I really actually haven't. This is the only train. I need to check the station at Javaburg to see if it has any available freight tracks available to be used. Hmm. Passing through Greenwood, my mega city, with its so many big skyscrapers dotting the area, which I'm surprised on how much that city has grown since our company's inception. Past the high speed line, past the new 4-track main. Actually, I actually never had delivered any freight to Javaburg at all. I gotta fix that. But this will probably be taken care of in the next episode. So, other than that, if you had enjoyed this episode of our Let's Play Transport Fever 2, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to Texas Gaming Industries for new video uploads every Friday or Saturday, depending on my outside schedule. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye!